wanted to take you on a walk. In case you wanted to come over to Camden Community Park, they have a walking trail, and we're going to walk it for the next few minutes so you can see what it's like. Okay, here we go. Virtual field trip. That's right. I wanted to go to the beach one day and do the same thing, but now they got it closed off. So, depending on what time you come through here, depends on how quiet it is. Right now, of course, it's school hours, and if we were in school, we would not be allowed out here. But, obviously, we're not in school, so it's pretty quiet. But if you come in the evening, which is when I like to come out here and jog, then it's bustling with all kind of activities. In the fall, it's soccer, and baseball is pretty much all the time. But it's a great place to come and walk or jog or play on the playground. Yep. I usually do that as well. My son and I have been doing the zombie run, but I guess we've got to the end of the free version because when we went to walk on Thursday, I turned it on and it wouldn't start the mission. So I guess I got to all of the free version now. You got to pay to play, but they didn't have enough zombie attacks for me to pay because what it is it tells you a story throughout the whole. I mean, it's not talking the whole time you're jogging, but it's talking, and then at certain points the zombies come out and you have to start running, and if you don't, then these zombies can take all the stuff you've collected. But usually they only come out once while you're running or walking in that case. And Jarrett, that's his favorite part is when the zombies come. So I tried to get him to say run for your life, and he said it after I stopped running.
So how many times around this trail is a mile?
3. And when we get up there, it's got a map, and we'll show everybody the map. That's why whenever I walk, I just walk with this close to my mouth so you can hear, because it's kind of muffled because of the case. But it's actually good quality film for an inexpensive camera. I love to see the new greenery of spring, all the little baby leaves. Also out here, you might see a snake. You might see some frogs. You might see some rabbits. Definitely birds. I'm trying to think of different things I've seen out here before.
Maybe identify some different plants or flowers. Watch out for poison ivy.
Oh, look at the moss. How green it is. Super quiet. This is a place where you can come on your morning activity since you're a morning person. You can't really see the little creek in there once all of the leaves turn green, all of the leaves start growing back. So it's a treat. Although there's a lot of trash in there too. When we do laps at school, usually I have a couple people who will with me, and we'll have conversations. So that's my time to be able to mingle with the kids and find out the things that they're interested in. Right here is a good spot for bunnies because I see bunnies all the time in this little section. Oh yeah, and you can see squirrels. Sometimes squirrels have scared me when I'm jogging, especially if I'm by myself, and they just jump out and I'm like, whoa. You see how nice it is? You got pavement to walk on, so you don't have to worry about twisting your ankles or anything. And I like to get creative when I'm running, especially if I'm running for distance that day. So I might go in, run through there and back out. Yeah. They also have frisbee golf. Is that what it's called? Disc golf. They have disc golf out here. And you can see there's one of the things. Maybe Coach Ashley and I can come and play one day. And one thing I love about the community park is they have different exercise stations. And we're coming up to one now. And if you come, these are your parallel bars. And it gives you different activities that you can do and how many times you should do it. Isn't that cool? Somebody broke the bike. When I'm jogging out here, I jog in the grass and jog on the cushy stuff, especially at the end of my workout. Give my feet a break. I love this. See, here's another workout. Coach Ashley's going to demonstrate it for us. Yep. See, even adults can be kids. It's fun. Don't be afraid to have some fun. Yeah, definitely have to keep your balance. Here's a pull-up bar and another disc. Now, this isn't the entrance. Oh yeah, they got it changed now. Back here, they also have a like a team challenge thing. So they have all kind of team building activities back in the woods. Yeah. I think the entrance is up here, I think, but they may have changed it. Because I see they have two disc golf I think it's disc golf, whatever it's called. Obviously, I've never played it. Challenging. I think I've tried it once. It's like a stand-up bicycle. I don't think Coach Ashley is going to try that one. And you got your monkey bars. Yeah, I think this is the entrance here to go through the obstacle course thing that they have. And now it's a perfect time because today might be a perfect day because it's not super warm, so you won't have to worry so much about snakes. And I know you said, that I told y'all I wasn't afraid of snakes, but you're going to probably think opposite because I'm always talking about snakes. I just don't want to be surprised by the snakes. Yes, unless they're in my yard and they're poisonous. And this one is challenging. As a vertical out, you can climb up. So I've done that one a couple of times. And then we're going to take a detour off of the sidewalk for a few moments because this is what I do sometimes when I'm going on a long run. I will come back here. Definitely see all the birds flying away. They've got a disc golf. You see the little, it's not really a pond, but it's kind of a man-made pond. I've seen rabbits and all kind of things. Oh, if you can look, some minnows. Yep. Oh, there's a tadpole. I don't know if they'll be able to see. I don't have a zoom. I see one tadpole and yeah, there's a whole bunch of minnows. But one tadpole. Maybe we'll see some more. And you know what tadpoles, what they are? They turn into, that's right, frogs. I love nature. I hope we don't fall in. We're walking on this balance beam. It's not really, but that's what we're making it. And we're looking at all the tadpoles. I mean the minnows. Maybe we'll see some more tadpoles. I thought I heard a frog. I don't see one. I thought I heard one though. There's a bird chirping. Outside of my living room window, I have two bird feeders, so I can watch the birds come up there. And yeah, we just had one brave little tadpole. I think that was worth the little excursion off of the path. And there's some more minnows down here. They're all trying to go that way. There's a bunch. It's a good thing to come over here because at least them going that way, that'll save their lives if it. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell y'all, something that I see out here all the time since I like coming running at nighttime, is I see a lot of deer. And they like to hide out here. Oh, look what we stumbled upon, a dogwood tree. I love the dogwood flowers. They're so pretty. Uh-oh. She didn't mean to do that, but they're starting to blossom. Probably not yet. Well, sunflowers don't have a scent. But out here, a lot of times I will see a lot of deer. Yeah, it is pretty. What kind of tree do you think that is? Well, these are probably the seeds. Obviously, we're not arborists. We are nature enthusiasts, but that doesn't mean we know everything about nature. While we're walking on this side, we'll still see some more of the disc golf apparatuses. I don't know what they're called. At least y'all know me. Y'all know me that I'm just going to be me, and I'm just going to be straight up with you. If I don't know it, I just don't know it. I think that's what y'all love about me, just the fact that I can be honest. Oh, let me get y'all in some more of the workout equipment. Over there you got sit-ups. This thing right here, you lay down in it and you pull yourself across, which I love it because sometimes I'm tired at the end of my workout, so I just want to lay down, but I do pull myself across. And then you've got this beam and it has a workout to go with it, like you raise your legs. Some more monkey bars that you can go all the way across. And then those little step looking things, you can jump on those. It's plyometrics. And then you got a small rock climbing wall. And then the thing with the net, that is for when they do discus, because they have their track team comes out here. So that's on this side. And then they play soccer and they practice football out here and play baseball and softball. Yep, there's a lot of stuff to do. They have a lot of people who come out and walk on the track every day, and that's a good way to meet new friends, especially if you're an adult. I have met some people out here because they like to walk in the evening and I like to walk in the evening, and we look out for each other and make sure that we're safe. Awesome. Yeah, since we went off the trail a little bit, the trail, you do 3 laps on the trail to make a mile, but we're going to have a little bit extra, which is the way I like it when I go jogging, because I just want to look at different things so that I don't get bored. Even if I see a snake, then it might make me run faster. I definitely won't be bored on that day, though. But yeah, the deer like to be back there at the edge of the woods usually. And even out there where that green grass is, then I see some deer out there sometimes. And this school, they have canoes. I really wish my school had some canoes. And actually, close to where we started is where they can go and put the canoes in the water. And hopefully, while we're out on break, maybe Miss Ashley would like to go with me, but we can go kayaking. Okay, I've always wanted to try paddleboard. Again, we're taking the long way. It might not be the safest way, but it'll give you a little extra in your workout. Yep. I guess you start at one spot and you make your way around, like you do in golf. Oh, the sun is hiding behind the clouds, so it's getting a little chilly now. We almost made it to the end, which would be the turnaround point to go back to where we started. And you can see there's some people, they joined us out on the track. Yeah, usually the hurdles are put up, but since it was track season when all of this coronavirus stuff happened, they didn't have a chance, I guess, to put all the hurdles up. Yeah. Over here is the parking lot, so if you wanted to park over by the track, you can park over here. And this is usually where I park, depending on how late it is and what time of year it is. Depends on how many cars are back here. Because when they're having a game or practice, then there's lots of cars. Run back to where we started if I choose not to go out in the neighborhood. Here's where you would start if you park over here in the parking lot, and you can go to the track, which I do sometimes, or you can just start on the trail. And I'm going to stop for a second so you can see the map. You are here, and you can either run the track, you can run one loop, or you can do the other loop, or like I like to do both of the loops. So I guess I gave you some misinformation. Well, we've already done 2/3 of a mile, pretty much, by doing both of the loops together. They have beach volleyball. They have another rock climbing wall and some swings and slides. Do you want to go around that way or just go back out? We'll do the finish up part. If you were just starting, then you would come up here and take a right, and that would start you off by all of the workout equipment. Also, when they have activities out here, they have concession stand over here, and there's a bathroom. Usually the bathroom is open, so people who come to exercise can stop for a potty break. And usually it's hot as Hades in there in the summer, and you've been running, and then you have to go to the bathroom, and it's so hot. Put this to music. If I can find some editing software, like we were talking about earlier. I need to ask the music teacher. He would probably know. Because then they might be more, It's hard to watch a 15-minute video of somebody just walking, but if it had some music in there, it might be more. Which we could go around there. This is another one of my, like I was showing y'all a while ago. Sometimes I run through here just to add a little bit of extra distance to my run. And usually it's peaceful, and the only thing you might see is animals and not people. Oh, you can see the creek. Pretty low today. And if we were playing disc golf, we're trying to get the frisbee or flying disc, into the net. Disc golf would be a great activity for you and your family to come out and do. It's outdoors, you've got social distancing going on, and it's fun, even if you are just learning like I would be. If you're doing it as a family, though, I'd recommend each person have their own frisbee or flying disc. And especially if they're all different colors, because then that makes it easier to tell who lands where. And then you don't have to fight over whose frisbee it is. Yep, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. They usually are $1. Walmart, of course, I'm sure they have some. Oh, you hear the birds singing? Here, we'll go this way this time. Oh, it's getting chilly. And I put my sweatshirt in the car. If you look over here at the playground, you can also use the playground. We're going to take a detour so you can see the playground. I like to run this way sometimes too. Again, just to add a little extra distance to my run. But look, they have a whole ton of swings. I am so jealous. And actually they have swings on all of theirs. Wink, wink to my J.C. Sawyer kids. And look at their rock climbing wall. Isn't that pretty awesome? Another reason I like running over here is because I run at night and they have cameras, so if I get kidnapped or something, then at least Maybe it gets caught on camera. One night I was running, and it had gotten dark, and so I was doing a cool down in the parking lot over there, and I was parked in the teacher parking lot, and I was getting ready to walk to my car, and here comes this truck. And so I said, oh, let me do another cool down lap, and maybe they will go away. And the truck pulls in up close to me, so I pull out my earbud, and fortunately it was a police officer, and he was doing a check of the facility, and he stopped to see what I was doing, and I told him I was just finishing my workout. And so I hurried up and got in my car so that I could leave while he was still here, so that I know that nobody would try to get in my car or anything. But, you know, sometimes when you're by yourself, you have to take extra precautions. And like I was telling Coach Ashley earlier, I always have a plan. So if I feel like I'm in danger, that I can make an escape. But I like walking over here. It is dark because I know there's cameras, and maybe they catch me on there, or not me, but so here's more of the playground. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, right here you see this black square, that is a fossil pit, and you can go inside the fossil pit and look for shark teeth. Used to, my daughter would play soccer out here, and Jacob, when he was little, then he would go in, and we found several shark teeth in there while we were waiting. But here's some more of the playground, and they have another playground on the side. They even have a swing for students with special needs, so they have a special swing so they can enjoy the swing too. You see some people have come out to play some basketball, and we are almost finished with our walk. And look at the pretty flowers. The trees are all in bloom, and they look so beautiful. I will tell you a tip also, up here by the road, by the stop sign, that is an apple tree. And it does produce apples, because I have seen them. I have not eaten any of them yet, but I have seen them. And look, we are nearing the end of our walk. And they also have a library swap, so if you have a book, you can come and get one out. Maybe I have to come and get one for our story time at night, and you just put one in and take one out. Or if you don't have one, you can just take one, and then later on, maybe you could bring it back, especially if it, you didn't love the story. Okay, this is the end of our walk.